this is Rebecca from Papeterie des Choix, and I'm here to share a journal that I made almost a month ago, and just now getting time to share it with you. So this one I'm calling Vintage Bouquet. I covered the book cover with a wallpaper strip, like the decoration you put around at the ceiling. It has some decorative fake like fabric hydrangea blooms, and this is the back side. It has 3 signatures. I didn't write down all of the measurements and that sort of thing. It will be in the description below. So this is the tie closure that I made. I had one piece of this kind of burgundy seam binding, and so I scrunched it up, and I wet it and scrunched it up and dried it with my iron to give it that scrunchy feeling. I used a couple of brass buttons. I put a hole through the cover and use a brass button on the front and back with some of those little, I had like a little, I don't know, a flowerette I suppose, and so I used all of these that I had in this journal throughout, using different decorations and stuff. So here we go. Now the inside pages I painted on some linen paper that has a texture, and so each signature is similar, but I did just a little bit of different types of stencils and paint over stencils and that sort of thing. So in the front we have just this little card that is made. This is a napkin just on I think this is baked with freezer paper that I coffee dyed or tea dyed maybe. That just goes there. And here is a pocket. This is also an envelope onto, this is like sticky back craft paper. And some red roses. The first signature has like some gold accents. My camera's a little higher today, so hopefully you can hear me. It's a naked journal. It has the paint that I did is the decoration of the pages, and I also tore them with a tear ruler so they're deckled. And here we are at the center. This was a greeting card, and so I just put a little decoration here over the UPC and just folded it up, and so it's also a pocket behind here and here, and then this folds out as a writing space. And then here we have a belly band and another pocket. Let's see, we have a pocket here and a pocket here. And I made this is using acrylic paint, like really watered down acrylic paint, just like a wash. I dipped it and then went back and did some spraying while it was wet, and that's how it got some of these. And a rose with some gold. And then this is scrapbook paper that's been lined or folded over, and then some little decoration, and then some little journaling cards inside that I just coffee dyed and then put them right in there. And now we're at the middle signature. This is a napkin that I decoupaged onto a piece of fabric. It's a linen mix, and it's got these little kind of blue and gray stripes in. I wanted to use it because it looks so much like the tulips on the cover. And then these is the same stencil, but I didn't do any color on this one. I think I added maybe a second green, I'm not sure, but anyway, give it a little bit more of a mossy color as opposed to the brighter green that's here, although it don't look that different, but I guess the gold kind of throws you off a little. And so here's a pocket, and here's a belly band, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's a pocket right in there. Oh, I forgot to say, this is also a napkin on a piece of the sticky back craft paper. And I love how some of these turned out, and the feel of this, I just love the feel of it. It's got a raised texture that's, I think it's called hatch, maybe. That's the word that's coming to mind, but I'll have to look it up when I'm done just to double check. But it's lines. This is just a little piece of ephemera I made from scrapbook paper. It's held on by a little rusty paper clip, and it's like a little folio. It opens on this side, it opens out, and then here it's just like a writing space. And then here's one that matches it from the same paper that is also a folio, a little folio with pockets. Both of them have pockets on the inside. And this paper is also nice and thick without being overly thick, so I really like that. And then this is, the pocket is made from a napkin onto a dictionary page. This is from a 6x6 paper pad, and so is this. This came out the same one, and I just put the piece of napkin that I tore off of this so it would fit. I just put here as decoration on the sides of these little journaling cards. And then also used a little piece of it as the tag topper for that. And then here is an envelope that I made in a video a couple of years ago, and I called it a presentation envelope. It has a little pocket, has a ribbon closure here, and then I just put some little, I think this might have been a piece of scrapbook paper. Honestly, I can't remember now, but anyway, I cut all the little advertisements out and backed them, so they're little journaling cards. And that's the end of the second signature. This one I know that I did lighter. I used kind of a white as the accent. Another pocket and napkin pocket. This is probably my favorite page in the whole thing. I play with making my own alcohol inks out of paint and plants and all kinds of stuff, and they really turn out pretty. This is a piece of the wallpaper, and so I just I found a long arm stapler it's like the industrial type, I suppose, but it's like over a foot long, and you can staple, I think, up to like 8 or 10 inches deep. $2. I just was blown away, and of course had to have it, so I used that and put 2 staples here and just made almost like a little booklet. But part of it was also to show off pieces of the wallpaper that is not on the cover, so you can fold it up and look at it that way. And then on this side I made a pocket with it, and then there's another, oh no, here we go, turn the page, Rebecca, another belly band here, different book pages. Here is another pocket that's similar to the one in the first part, using part of the same napkin decoupaged onto dictionary page. And then we have more of the green stained paper, and then this is, I don't remember what colors I used. And then like burgundy roses. Here's another one of those triangle tuck spots, I suppose, opposite corners, and just the other parts of that. This was a 6x8. And then in the back I put in one of my botanical cards I made in a project a couple of years ago. And that's it. It's I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I do have quite a big piece of this wallpaper left, and if I can at all, I will be making some more journals or some other projects with this wallpaper, because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. I do have another journal that I will be sharing next week. So I've been really busy as you can tell by my absence. Summertime is always up in the air, hit or miss with schedules and such. And then I've also got festivals and fairs I've been going to.